All right, let's see what we got here. Hey, look at that.
We're up.
I almost brought my hat today.
We're on. We're on.
We're on. We are here live, Midday Modeler.
It is Midday Modeler. This is our holiday edition. So happy holidays, everyone. And that's it. Are we done?
Yeah. I guess that's it.
Shortest Midday Modeler.
Cut to the fireplace.
We're all set.
So instead of the typical Midday Modeler, we're working on filming things and stuff like that on the project railroad. As you can see, Ben Lake, you want to give them a quick tour? We have finished basically from Central Ink that away, all the way to the Maquanaga River, which you will see in the January issue of Model Railroader magazine. And then in successive issues all through 2026, I will cover the various steps we took to build the benchwork, put the track down, do all the scenery and other fun stuff like that. But obviously, we have a lot more model railroad to go, as you can see. And so hopefully after the first of the year, we will dig back in at that end and start working back to the middle and connect everything up. So plenty more East Troy stuff coming at you, and I'm very excited about it. So, but that's kind of what we got to show. We didn't even bring trains in to run today. Oh. But that's okay.
But we've got...
But wait, there's more.
There's more. We have a whole bunch of holiday gift ideas.
Gift ideas, right, because it's still not too late to order stuff to get it by Christmas.
That's right. You have until another week, December 12th.
Yeah.
Or order it.
Friday next week. Wow, I got plenty of time.
That's coming up. So, yeah. So, we've got lots of products to talk about. But wait, there's more. Cody's also here, and we'll have some stuff to show. Yeah. So
some of the latest and greatest models that have rolled in through the doors of Model Railroader. And
I don't know what else he has.
I don't know. We'll find out.
We'll find out.
When we go see Cody in a couple of minutes, who actually is just standing right behind the camera and not saying a word. We can do whatever you want. We could do some products. We could go do some stuff. Why don't we do that? And then we're also going to check in with Eric White, too, because his glass factory, which is behind me here, is still under construction. And considering how detailed this thing is, it's going to be under construction for quite some time to come. But eventually, we'll get it done and on the lab. So, Renee, do you want to kick it off with a few products and we'll go see what Cody's got?
I got a list here. All right. So, unfortunately, some of the newest things didn't make it here in time. But that's
like the wrapping paper.
I
was
know.
so
I got
looking
this
forward to the wrapping
great
paper.
new wrapping paper that was actually designed by our illustrators.
Was it really?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
It's all these train noses. You get 3 different designs. It's in shop.trains.com if anybody wants to check it out. But it's really cool, and I was excited because it was designed in-house.
We could have wrapped everything else in it.
I know.
Just slowly unwrapped everything. And, yeah.
But
Christmas
we have this classic Toy Trains hat.
And this is really cool.
That is really cool.
We've never had one of these before, have we?
I think it's been in the store, but we have more brands now.
Oh,
because it comes in trains, classic trains.
It comes in chocolate and vanilla.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Model Railroader, Trains.com, and Fine Scale Modeler.
Oh, you can get a Trains.com one?
You can.
Oh.
So it comes in all these brands. The back is adjustable. For like me, I have a small head, so that's kind of nice.
Actually.
It's $28 in the store, and it's embroidered, so that's really nice. I like the embroidered ones.
Embroider is nice, and it's not a patch either, and that's what I really like. You can see right through there. There's your stitching, which is great.
Yes, so I believe they're made when you order them. So.
Awesome. Thank you for that. It fits great. I'm good.
So that is our first item. The next item is, well, Cody can talk about that. Uncoupler.
Cody, can you talk about the uncoupler?
Sure. Okay. Come on in. Yeah, this is something we learned about at Train Fest, David. I know we both talked with Gary from Good Deals DCC.
Oh yeah, his test tracks are amazing.
Yeah. So what he has done is he's got this 3D printed uncoupling tool here. So this is all 3D printed, and then it's got the little pick in the middle, and then magnets on the side here. Another cool thing is it's got the lanyard, so when you're in an operating session, you can just throw it on and carry it with you like that. And I've got a couple cars.
Oh, you do? Oh, it's just gonna put. Oh, you got it.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. So we can go over to the East Troy layout here and do a quick demo. So
it's for HO and S.
So really? HO and S scale, but you can go in here. I've only done this a few times here, so bear with me here. But we're going to go in. And I don't have my reading glasses on, so this might be an adventure. But
you have to wear reading glasses, Cody?
Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness!
Sorry, Ben. I'm gonna.
Welcome to the next generation.
Let's see here. When I get in here, and we'll get that pick in, and it should just give it a twist. Always when the cameras are rolling, right, guys? So,
At least it's not a DCC equipped locomotive.
yes. I know it works. So, but we give it a spin here.
It is Dolly. Oh my gosh. Holly Dolly. Oh my goodness, that's funny.
Tell you what, we're gonna try another car here. This because this
Does
is,
it say in the manufacturer's box how many what cars it works for?
well, that's something.
Yeah, let's bring a. It should work.
I saw it work at Train Fest. So maybe you got the touch here, Dave.
Oh no, my hands are not steady enough for that.
So,
Sorry, I shouldn't laugh, but it's just the way it goes.
I can't even see. Oh, we got the camera in here and everything else. Oh my goodness, we're really selling these, aren't we, Cody?
Yeah.
Well, what do the magnets do? Well, shouldn't they just pull the glad hands apart? Huh. Well, I've probably been better off not demonstrating this.
like I said, I saw it at Train Fest. I know we can.
All right, we're gonna play with this for a bit and
Yes.
figure it out, and then we'll come back to that.
Yes.
In the meantime,
What else we got?
we got calendars.
And this I know works.
This does work. We got calendars. This is the Model Railroader 2026 calendar. We also have classic trains, trains, and astronomy.
Okay.
And flying, all in the store.
All right.
So this is, I'm sure many of you have had these calendars before. The great
I
photos.
recognize this calendar because I'm the one that picked all the photos for it. So
Great photos.
if you like the calendar, great. If you don't like the calendar,
They're in the store. I would suggest buying sooner rather than later.
yes,
Because it's getting close to the end of the year.
We almost always sell out of these things really quickly. So
And we're actually working on the 2027 calendars
Oh, my
now.
goodness. Wow.
So stay tuned if you like that. Great new book. It will be available 12/31. Jeff Wilson is back with Modeling the Paper Industry. I was the project editor on this. And
and I
it's
proofread this.
that's right. It's
I'm
great,
looking at it going,
yes.
why does this? I'm like, oh yeah, because dummy, 2 months ago you actually proofread it.
That's right. It's $21.99.
It's a good book. I like it.
It's a very interesting book, even if you don't want to model the paper industry, because we in the Midwest, Wisconsin, we're kind of in the heart of it.
We are indeed.
It's really
you
interesting
Just drive a
to
couple
learn.
hours north, and you've got paper mills all over the place.
There is a picture of a forklift from the 1940s in there, which I just thought was
Oh,
fascinating.
that's cool.
So
Yeah, I
this
seem
is
to remember that.
another standard Jeff Wilson.
Back in the
great book.
90s, my last Sioux Line layout had a paper mill on it, and I would have loved to have had that book because it gives you all the information I kept trying to scrounge around before the internet was really a thing. So
Oh yeah, there's really neat in here is there's a big chart of all the paper mills over the decades and like how many, I don't remember where it was, but it's got a lot of, as you would guess, solid information from Jeff Wilson.
And he found a ton of great prototype photos for this too, which is nice, and which is great help for the modeler when they're trying to figure out what something looks like or how to represent it on the layout. You've got
Yeah, I mean,
isn't that cool?
I mean, he's got some great
dumping the logs,
action shots there, all sorts of things. He digs deep,
He does.
in the photo library to find this kind of stuff.
Milwaukee Road Caboose, nice.
So yeah, that is on
That's
the
a
ship
cool book,
now.
yeah.
Yeah, it'll be in on. You could pre-order now. Actually, it comes in on the 31st.
Now this book's been out for a bit, but
Yes.
I love this book, man.
This is actually I've already used this one too. The Amtrak.
I've read it cover to cover.
Amtrak's History Through Its Equipment by another noted author,
Brian
Brian
Solomon.
Solomon. It is available now. It's $28.99. It is, I can't remember the page count, but it is pretty beefy. It's about 225 pages, 225 pages, but I mean, just a lot of great stuff.
It's like two of my books.
Yeah, I guess it is. Yeah, so a lot of great. If you like Amtrak, check
Good
it out.
photos,
Yeah.
lots of great information, particularly about locomotives, but also some rolling stock and everything else in there too.
Yeah, it's another solid book. Speaking of a solid book,
Oh my gosh, yeah, this has got thud factor.
it's 2 pounds 1 ounce.
Oh.
I weighed it.
Well, all
for
right.
giggles. The latest edition of the Pocket Price Guide is finally almost available. We had a delay. It'll be available also on the 31st.
You know what's funny about this too is it seems to me like you and Roger are always working on this book. That it is nonstop. That this one isn't even in print, and you're already working on the next one.
It is.
So-
Our contributors are entering prices in now
They
for
are.
the next one.
And that always amazes me too, is that the prices that you see in here are real prices. They're things that people have found that these things are being sold for, which is just quite
It
amazing.
is a massive undertaking, and with Roger entering in all the new stuff from Lionel, now.
Yeah.
Twice a year. It's just pretty massive. So this will be available on the 31st. Also, $22.99. It's surpassing 528 pages, I
Oh, good
believe.
heavens.
So it's
proofing that with all the tiny little numbers.
This is a
it's
lot.
crazy.
I really like. A few years ago, we switched to a little slightly bigger format because when you got so thick, you couldn't see the prices in the middle. So it's nicer now. We have a bigger gap.
Plus, as I get older, these numbers are a lot easier to see.
So yeah, it is continually refined. We're always adding new things. I think Roger estimated we have several hundred new items per year.
Oh my gosh.
Just from the new stuff.
Yeah.
Much less anything.
And things
that's
that
found.
he's added some things that he's come up with over time
Or
too.
people have let us know.
Yeah.
So
Let's hold off on this
Yes.
for a bit. Cody, did you get it?
I did.
All right, Cody.
Mr. Bruno has figured out the uncoupling.
Yes.
So we will now give you the tutorial.
Yes. All right. And it helps that I have my reading glasses on, so I can actually see where things are going.
Well, where I was angled, I couldn't even see the couplers that I was trying to
So we're going to go in, and I'm going to do my best to
Let me just adjust the camera a little bit.
All right, so we're going to let Ben get in here.
There we go.
And we're going to get that pick in between the couplers, like that.
Oh, magic.
So, yeah, so then you just go in, and the key right here is getting that pick in between the knuckles here. So we'll go in. Do that, just give it a quick, and there you go. So, again, real easy deal once you got the right glasses on. So.
all right, Cody. Just takes a little bit of a learning curve.
I'll tell you what, Cody, since you've got the pick there, can we go take a look at some of the stuff you've got?
Yeah, we can go ahead and
New products that have rolled in the door.
Yes.
And Renee and I will be back in a little bit to talk about more products that you can buy from the shoptrains.com. Hello, Amy.
Yeah.
Hello, Cody.
All right, so here we are over at the Winston-Salem southbound layout, and the first item we're going to take a look at is from Scale Trains. It's the Locomotive Division SD38-2. It's a new run, and this is a locomotive. I know, Ben, you probably remember these two being in lacrosse. These were very common, the GATX SD38-2s. I did a little bit of research on these. Burlington Northern started leasing these locomotives. They were number 1237 to 1245 back in March 1990, and the units actually stayed on into the BNSF era, going off lease in December 2002, and at that point they were part of the Locomotive Leasing Partners fleet. Now this is a locomotive that has an ESU sound decoder and a lot of great functions and everything, so let's check it out. We'll start with function 8, which is the diesel engine startup. You can see during the startup sequence as well that the walkway light here, and there's one right here. And there's also another one on the back of the locomotive here. You can see a couple more of the walkway lights have lit up. Number boxes illuminate as well. This has a lot of great features. This is a rivet counterline model, so it has all the great prototype specific details. Has the correct 3-chime air horn, has the all-weather windows, just like the prototype. Up on top, you can see this see-through radiator and dynamic brake fans, which are really cool. We've got the 10-blade fans on the dynamic brake section, the 8-blade fans on the radiator section. Another neat feature too, some of these units, I remember seeing some have the gyro lights still in place after they went into lease service, others did not. But that is controlled through function 6. So as you can see here, it should light up now. So we'll do 0 is the headlights. And then 6 should turn on the gyro light. Yep, there we go. Now a few other features here. This does have the operating class lights. So you press function 5 once, it goes to white for an extra train not shown in the timetable. Function 5 again turns it off. Function 5 turns them green, which is the second section of the same train, symbol or number. Then we turn it off. And then, oops, sorry, we had red there for reverse moves or pushers. So again, kind of cool features there. I'll do a few other sound effects here. So we got function 2 is the horn. One is the bell. You can actually see the frame-mounted bell right here. since we're in the neighborhood, it's worth pointing out too, this locomotive accurately has the 3 brake cylinders on it. And it's really cool is it actually has the shop stencils on it. I believe it says Proctor on there, which is Proctor, Minnesota on the Duluth, Wasabi, and Iron Range. Also has the walkway tread detail here. The step edges are painted white. Has the semi-scale Type E knuckle couplers. They do not have trip pins. So if you use magnetic uncoupling, between the rail magnetic uncoupling, you want to make note of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and just run it back and forth on the track here so you can get an idea of what it sounds like in action. You can see that the lighting on this is directional, so when it's in reverse, you can see that the gyro light up on top is working as well. A few other features worth noting on this locomotive. It has the 88-inch nose. And it has the various wire grab irons. You can see it's got a factory installed brake wheel. It's got the whip antenna on the top of the cab, etch metal lift rings and things like that. A lot of the features you're used to seeing here. Just going to turn this down so you guys can hear a little bit better. You can see again a nicely detailed fuel tank as well with the air tank up on top. Again, we pointed out the trucks with the 3 brake cylinders. Scale Trains offers this locomotive in a lot of different paint schemes. So we have GATX as shown here, as well as reserve mining, various Burlington Northern locomotives with and without dynamic brakes, Chicago and Illinois Midlands, another paint scheme as well, multiple road numbers. So again, it's worth checking out. They have it in both DC and DCC. I'll make sure I get the prices correct right here. So DCC ready is $199.99, and with DCC and sound like this locomotive we have here, that is at $324.99. And David, I know this one got your attention when you were walking through the shop.
Oh yeah, it's totally cool. Well, yeah, you scared the heck out of me with the horn when I was walking by. It's very loud. Is that a real paint scheme?
That is, David, yeah. So, like I said, Reserve Mining originally had these units.
Oh, okay. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, that makes sense.
So the locomotives had Reserve Mining here. And the cool thing...
Oh, you can see it.
So there's a patch
They put
here.
the patch there.
The cool thing, and this is prototypical as well, is that some of the units have the maroon patch over the Reserve Mining lettering, like the 1245. Other ones have the white patch. So they didn't do them all the same.
Okay.
Which is kind of cool. And then the GATX logo here, that blue circle, actually fit more or less over the old Reserve Mining logo.
Okay.
They had to trim off a little bit of the extra on the edges, but it was kind of neat to see. And over the years, I remember as those decals were wearing off, the Reserve Mining herald was coming through underneath.
SD38, right?
SD38-2.
Dash 2.
Yeah, these are very common. If you model the Burlington Northern really anytime in the 90s, this would be a very common locomotive. We'd see them in groups of 2 or 3 very, very often through Crookston.
Cool.
I know the crews really liked them because they could pull anything.
It's got a Mark's light in the nose.
Yeah, it's got the gyro light. Yeah,
Or gyro light, yeah.
Yeah, so that's really
awesome.
neat. And again, a lot of different paint schemes in this run too, with or without dynamic brakes. So I know this is one I was really excited for because, like I said, I remember seeing these. I've got pictures of this engine.
Yeah.
So really exciting times if you're modeling the BN right before the BNSF merger. So
Nice.
Tony, Arizona Mike wanted to know if the ditch lights actually do function. Couldn't quite hear that.
oh, this particular paint scheme
doesn't
does not have
no
ditch
ditch
lights.
lights.
No,
It's
actually.
got an MU connections on there instead.
Yeah, so it's got the MU hose there, and then, or I'm sorry, the MU cable here, the red one. Yeah, so the function 6 here in the function chart here says ditch lights, but that's also for the gyro light on this locomotive. So a lot of cool features. Like I said, it's got the class lights as well. So
Nice.
yes, so
Well, it'd be fun to kick around some cars on the good old Winston-Salem South.
Yeah, I might try that or over on the East Troy,
Well,
too.
actually, it's better suited for the East Troy, really.
Yeah,
Yeah.
most definitely. Yeah, but yeah, you can see these. It's actually kind of cool. I've seen pictures of these on grain trains, general freights, and even intermodal trains in the Chicago area.
Huh.
So these were used in a variety of different services. So definitely, like I said, a great model, very, very typical what you see in the BN back in the 90s.
Cool.
And I understand you have some more stuff to show.
Way more
too.
stuff to show, but I think we should drop in with Eric
Yeah,
first.
let's see
and
what he's up to.
See what he's up to. I actually have to go get something, so
All
if
right,
you
I
can
will-
take everybody
yeah,
over to
do
Eric,
that.
I will be back.
So yeah, Eric is busy working on phase 2 of the East Troy layout. And Eric, it looks like more gluing, more parts, and I know you've just made some really incredible details for your plant.
Well, these are, I'm working on like some of the larger pieces right now.
Okay.
These are the kilns. So we talked, there's a video about how I was making these rings to solder them onto the stacks, the chimneys, exhaust stacks. So I got 2 of these. And then to get sand into them, there's this conveyor system.
Okay.
So it's been a while since I built conveyors for an MR&T project railroad, but this is the structure that'll house the conveyor coming out of one side of this, which goes on top of the sand towers, and that'll connect to one of these guys. Sort of.
Very cool.
Whoa! Did I glue that? I did. Well, it's not glued anymore, is it? These things happen.
And this is really neat, Eric, because you're using parts from a lot of different kits here. It looks like I see some, looks like Walther's corrugated siding and...
Yeah, it's actually a lot of different Walther stuff. This is from one of the rolling mills, I think. We bought one of those several years ago for the Eagle Mountain layout, because it's got all that corrugated steel. And then this is from, what does it say there?
Yeah, Glacier Industrial Sands is another one.
Yeah, and I think this might be from one of the cement ready mix plants. Yeah. So what is that one? Nope, I don't think I got that box here anymore.
Oh yeah, the rolling mill and...
The Blue Star Ready Mix. So
Okay.
that's where I'm getting all these panels from.
Very neat. Yeah, that's the fun thing, a lot of these kits, it's just, there's a lot of great material you can kind of mix and match to make
It
it
is.
something different, but also save the other parts too, because you never know when those pieces you didn't get used the first time around might come in handy second time.
Sure, I
around,
mean,
so-
there's all kinds of great details here. I mean, you want little electric motors. Well, here's a bunch of motors and ladders and various bits of railings and chutes and all kinds of great stuff. So instead of having to make these crazy girders and things, you can just find something that looks similar to what you're doing.
Yeah, even the sprue structure itself, you can certainly use that for piping too if you need it in
Yeah,
a
I've done
pinch.
that in the past, yeah.
Yeah. Again, so definitely, it's kind of one of those things in model railroading, we always seem to kind of keep everything. And
Yes. We have consolidated some of these boxes, so they used to be spread out across many boxes.
yeah, so that's really the exciting thing right now is just to see phase 2 of East Troy start to take place. Kind of keeps the momentum going because it's really easy once you kind of clear the first finish line to be like, oh, you just kind of stop it. Now we've got much more to do. And
Oh,
it's,
we do, yeah. And we've got a magazine every month from what I've been told, and
Yes.
we've got to fill that up somehow.
Yes.
So
Yep. So it's kind of we just work in between projects, but it just keeps everything moving forward and keeps us energized to
yeah.
get the East Troy Industrial Park layout done. So
Well, then when we get that done, we'll have to build something else.
that's right.
So we don't want to build it too fast. I guess.
Yes. All right, Eric. Well, we'll leave you to it here. Thanks for the update on your
Sure.
industry. So why don't we head on back into the layout room here and see what David and Renee have. See if we have any questions as well.
Cody, you asked the question. Do we have any questions? We had a couple of people who were asking about 3D printing. Let's see if I can find his name here real quick. I'll give him a shout out. Here it is. Parrot, and you mean chirp chirp. That's the handle. He was asking, do you know anyone that might be able to print 3D automobiles?
I know there are companies I've seen that offer 3D printed automobiles.
Yeah.
I'm not sure of like a place you could go to. I mean, obviously, there was Shapeways for many years, but that service is no longer available. It might be a question of doing an online search to see if there are places. I know sometimes I've even heard of like public libraries and stuff.
Oh, yeah, right.
Printers set up. I don't know. Obviously, the quality of 3D printing varies. So,
Sure.
Depending on the detail you want, you might check for that. But
Didn't you guys print something that maybe Ben had something to do with this too? He had a dump truck for the Jones Island project.
Oh yeah, the dump truck. That was the frame for it was a pre-made. Was something.
What was it? Or
Yeah, the cement truck.
cement
Yeah,
truck. Okay,
yeah.
Right, that's what it was.
yeah, it's the beer line for 2 cement.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Gotcha.
that was the cement truck, and that was the truck body itself. The front and the chassis was some kit. I can't remember what it was. It might have been Classic
That's
Model
what
Works,
I'm
but I actually went into to Rexnord and like the original manufacturers, or it's now Rexnord, but I can't remember, like Milwaukee Chain Drive Company, and was able to develop a facsimile of a a good facsimile of a cement truck from there.
I think you guys covered that in the beer line series, right? At some point.
We had a little bit on 3D printing,
Okay.
and yeah, that's the thing right now. Of course, with, like I said, with Shapeways being gone, they were kind of the clearinghouse for a lot of 3D
Right.
printing. But
There are a couple of places you can look. For a model like that, you are going to end up paying for it most likely, if you do your own 3D printing even.
Right.
But yeah, I just at this point it's kind of like old school. You just kind of ask around to the people who do the printing, and
correct.
yeah,
Well, pop on the trains.com for them. There might be some other folks
Yeah.
that are looking for the same sort of thing.
Absolutely, yeah.
Well, that was the one question that came up. A lot of folks saying hello and hi all. Glad you're here with us for December. And keep those questions coming if you got them. Hi, Bryson.
hi Bryson.
And when will the traction project begin for the E-tip? That was the last one that just showed up here. There's, as David can show, there's a lot more to handle on scenery wise and things to do. But David, I know, has some designs, and
Yeah,
the MR crew has some designs on how to move forward with that project. So
and the project stalled out, but I do have plans to make a 1900 series TM trolley as well.
I'll turn this camera.
Yeah,
around.
maybe I should.
Selfie for Ben.
Yeah, disembodied voice here. I might as well turn it around.
So a 1900 series in urban.
Hey everybody.
There's Ben.
Yes, yeah, I'm the one who's been talking 3D printing. I'm kind of the person who kind of explores that.
He is the guy.
I am the guy. But yeah, for the trolley project, I've got the design mostly done for the 1900 series trolley. The problem is that I completely changed the way I'm powering it, so the whole undercarriage has to be redesigned. But hopefully that'll be involved with that if you get around to it.
Well,
So.
when you started, it looked really good. So
Yeah, the top half of it looks really nice. It's just the new power system allows me to put more detail in the car itself. So now I can actually put like the dividers and that kind of stuff in there. But yeah, it's a project. At least my end of it is being worked on.
Ongoing
So.
project.
Yeah.
You can't string the overhead until we get the scenery done. There's no way I'm doing the overhead while we're still trying to work on active scenery around it and
Yeah.
film around it and everything else. And so, obviously we've still got basically 2/3 of a layout to construct yet, but once that's in place, then we'll go ahead and start doing the overhead too. And the other thing is we'd always talked about, you notice this track that comes off of here, and it's on the track plan as well. This would lead to the trolley museum's storage barns and the substation that is now the museum itself and everything else. So the idea is to put another piece that angles off out in the middle here, then that attaches to. And I think what we'll do is we'll wait until we get that under construction before then we go ahead and do the stringing of the wire all the way across.
It'd be really cool to design that for the overhead.
It would be
And
really
that'd be a lot of fun to do
Yeah,
that.
it would be cool. So we'll see how that works. But I'm excited about it. It's something I haven't tackled before. We'll hope that by the time I get there, my hands are still steady enough to be able to make it work. We got more product
But
palooza,
wait,
don't we?
there's more.
Hey, all right.
Hey, there we
What
go.
do we got?
This one is by our very own Roger Carter.
Roger Carp.
Lights, Camera, Action, Lionel Trains. This is not new. This came out about a year ago.
Next to Jeff Wilson, he's probably the most prolific writer we have.
He is, but what's notable about this book is it's won a lot of awards.
Has it really?
It's won at least 7 awards,
An
and
Oscar?
maybe more. I don't
They
think
don't
so,
give Oscars for
but
books,
maybe
right?
not. But
Maybe
it's
the
won a
movie.
bunch of awards. It is it's basically a photo history of Lionel Trains, and I bookmarked a couple pages because he's got all kinds of good stuff in here. We've got
Well, they give you a bunch of behind the scenes on how.
yeah, like
you
here's
know,
Joe DiMaggio.
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a whole section on Hollywood figures.
Yep.
It's
Well, I saw a shot of Rita Hayworth earlier.
here's that's
Oh, there she is.
There she is. A couple amazing promo shots there. He's just got great photos. Nice hardcover book.
Yeah.
$49.95 at shop.trains.com
Trains.com. Yeah, that
or
other
on,
dot in
on
there is tough.
Project Roar. But yeah, this is a really great book that now is on your Christmas
It's
list.
now on my Christmas list as well. Yeah,
Um,
it's really
Speaking
nice.
of old things, this is old and new. If you've been around for
Oh my gosh, this
Trains
is
Illustrated,
cool.
Yeah, this is the new issue, special issue of Trains. They picked up the Trains Illustrated name, which had been abandoned for decades. It is $9.95. I'm not sure if it's on newsstands just yet, but it will be soon, and you can pre-order it on shop.trains.com. Just really nice cover, great photo essays. Check it out.
Check it out. Hey, since you got the magazine out, can we throw this one in too?
Go right ahead.
So you and I have been working on this.
More you than me. But
Well,
hey.
but you have been super helpful. Don't get me wrong. We couldn't make this without you. So this is the latest issue of Classic Trains. At the moment, I've been working as interim editor for this title until we find a new editor and put them into position. So actually, I've been having fun. I haven't been doing magazines for a long time. And so at least 12 years since I moved into the world of video. It's been great to get back into it. So this is the winter issue. It is out now. You can get it. It's got a couple of really great, actually it's got a whole bunch of really great stories in it. But Renee, you were super helpful on getting this done. Kevin Keefe, Bob Lettenberger, a lot of other people put a lot of time in it. And of course, Lisa, our art director.
Yeah, extraordinaire.
Extraordinaire. Nice job. So, Classic Trains.
Another new book, we have Guide to Branch Line, Modeling Branch Lines by another known name, Tony.
Tony Custer.
It will be available January 2nd of 2026, $25.99. Another in the layout, design, and planning series.
A lot of people don't have room to build a model railroad that is really big, point A to point B, like a subdivision for the chassis or something like that. Branch lines are what many people model, including myself. So it's a wonderful wealth of information on what branch lines are, how they work, and how you can make them yourself. So great stuff from Tony.
Yeah, a lot of good photos.
Yeah. And it's available now.
Now,
Oh dear, I almost
Lincoln
knocked Dolly
at the
over.
table. Another new special issue from Classic Toy Train.
This is also very cool.
This is actually a spin-off from the winter 2024 issue.
Is it really?
It is. I ran a story of public layouts.
That's right, I remember
You
that.
can visit. It was very well received. We turned that into a special issue. There's 15 stories on all layouts that are open to the public. I should note that, because this question's come up, this covers layouts that are O, S, and standard gauge with a few references to large scale. It does not cover HO or N or any of the smaller scales. There are 15 stories of places you can visit. Here's the Chicagoland Railroad Club, Lionel Railroad Club. And in the back, we've got the listing, which is 90 plus across the country of places you can visit.
Cool.
So it kind of, let's see, where's the, here's all the listings you can visit in the back. So
More than 90, huh?
there are more than 90, if
That's
you can
great.
believe it. And that's just, like I said, just O and S.
Oh, and it's
standard
broken down
gauge.
by state,
It
too, which is great.
Yes. So turned out really well. Our very own Milwaukee Lionel Railroad Club is on the cover.
Yep, and Cody Grivno shot that photo.
Yes, he
so
did.
You and I were standing right behind him when he did it. It
We
looks
were.
wonderful.
So, and the best thing about this issue, and I'm really proud of this, is the map that we have. That
Oh, look at
locates,
that.
Yeah, all the black ones are the ones that have feature stories, and all the blue dots are the ones that are across the country, all numbered in order.
Okay, obviously we need to get a model railroad club started in Idaho.
Or Montana.
Or Montana, yeah.
Well, I mean, or something to open to the public.
Yes, exactly.
So, yeah, it turned out really well. This map is a really nice visual reference of where everything is. So this $13.99 on sale now at your local retailer or shop.trains.com.
Cool.
Contest cars.
Oh, hey, you got an issue in there.
Oh,
I
guess
jumped the
didn't-
gun.
I didn't know that. I'm sorry. I
was so excited about it.
Okay.
It's fun.
Contest Cards 2025. This is an annual thing from our friends at Fine Scale Modeler. I saw this pinned up on the wall.
Oh my gosh! And the number of cars in there is
Yeah, it
fantastic.
says 500 plus. I mean, it's just full.
So Tim Kidwell goes around to all these shows, and he shoots photos of every single model you see in there. He shot the photos of, and each one has a story from the builder, a little bit about how they made it, what it's made out of, things that they might have used in order to create it. And it's an amazing array of stuff. You wouldn't think that there were so many car models out there, but there are a ton.
Yeah, this is really something. So this is $13.99. I believe that's on sale now.
It is.
So if you like cars, check it out.
All right, we've already talked about classic trains. We can put that one aside.
We did. Second to the last, we have, of course,
Great Model Railroads 2026. What more is there to say except more great layouts?
I worked on some of these.
Yeah.
Not the
So-
layouts, but on the page
$9.95,
layouts I worked on. But yeah.
It's been around since forever.
Oh, there's Jerry's layout.
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder why. Yeah, I edited this story. I should remember that. But Jerry Leone's double deck Bona Vista 5.
Yeah, I was about to say, what number is
As
this?
he's fond to point out, and I have run trains on this layout many times, and boy is it fun. I like this layout a lot. I don't have time or energy to build it, but Jerry did a really nice job on it, and somebody else does too. But yeah, there's that. There's a whole bunch of really good stuff in here. New York, New Haven, and Hartford. Wow, another favorite of mine. Look at that.
So that's $9.99, and does it have the on sale date on the cover? I didn't make a note.
Display
It
until
should be on
January
sale
19th.
now.
It is on
Yes.
sale. Yeah, it
should
came
be
out
on
last
sale
month.
now. Oh, okay.
Came out last month.
I lose track. But last but not least,
Well, this isn't a new book. This is an older book, but your
it's
guide
newer.
well, it is. Yeah, this came out last year. Your guide to N-scale railroading, and has been reprinted. And
by
so,
you.
Well, I haven't reprinted it,
But you wrote it.
but I wrote it. Yes. So, matter of fact, this is the forerunner to my next book. I just saw on page layout, which is
You got a new book coming out.
and now I can't remember the title of it. It just escaped me. It is.
I don't. I can't remember
Track
it,
planning
but-
made easy.
Yes.
There we easier. Track planning is not necessarily an easy sport, but track planning made easier is going to be out in the summer of 2026. Watch for it. It's a great book. I love it. 144 pages. Packed. Absolutely packed full of ideas. Matter of fact, I turned in a manuscript that was about 20,000 words too long, and Jeff Wilson made me cut it out, which is fine. I could have put a whole nother book out of what I took out of it. But
Yeah, we got some great stuff coming next year.
We
got
do. I'm
that.
very
We got
excited.
a new toy train book coming out by
and
Roger.
I've even classic trains. I've got the whole editorial calendar planned for the 4 issues next year. They're going to be wonderful. Matter of fact, I've been working really hard on getting the spring issue off to Lisa for page layout now.
Yep.
We celebrate Conrail's 50th anniversary. Yes, Conrail has been gone longer than it actually existed, but at the same time, it is a milestone, and it is what saved railroading in the Northeast and New England area. So. I'm looking forward to it. Got a lot of great stuff. Brian Solomon's written a story for me. I've got stuff from Steve Glashinsky and several other great people. Brian Schmidt even wrote a story for me.
Oh, all
Former
right.
editor of the magazine
All
came
right.
back and said, "Oh yeah, I'll write that for you. Not a problem." So very excited to see that coming too.
So there it is.
There it is. That is your product palooza for December 2025.
And there's a lot more on the
Cody,
website.
you got anything else to?
Yeah, I certainly do. I have an N-scale locomotive.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah. I'll go head back over to the bench and I thought we were done. And one more locomotive here for you today, and this one comes to us from Atlas Model Railroad Company. It's the General Electric U33B, and this model is offered in 2 versions. There's a direct current model that has a factory installed speaker for $159.95, and the version with ESU Loxon V5 sound decoder is $274.95. So this is an all-new model, and it has a lot of great prototype-specific details on it. These models are offered with AAR-B trucks or Blomberg trucks as appropriate. So the Rock Island one has the AARBs. You can see it has the injection molded plastic body, separately applied details like the air horn and the antenna. I'll spin it around here. You can see it does have some formed wire grab irons here on the top of the nose and as well as on the front of the cab. It's got a factory applied brake wheel. The handrails and the stanchions are all plastic, and then the vertical handrails on our Rock Island sample here are painted white to match the prototype. You can see the actually it looks more kind of almost gray or silver. I'm not sure. What do you think, Ben? I don't know if it's quite white or not. Definitely the step faces are painted white though. Has the one-piece plastic fuel tank with the air tanks on each end. One detail I like is you can see like the grills here in the radiator section. Those are painted in kind of a grayish black color there to add a little bit of depth to them. You can see it has the factory printed number boards, nicely done Rock Island Herald on the front. Some other details here. It's got the Accumate knuckle couplers with factory installed trip pins, separately applied snow plow, the uncoupling levers, so a lot of great details there. In addition to Rock Island, the locomotive is decorated for Reading and Northern and Penn Central in 2 to 3 road numbers per paint scheme. And then don't forget there's also the U-36B, which is decorated for Auto Train and Seaboard Coastline, if I remember correctly here. Yeah, we have Seaboard Coastline in the American Revolution Bicentennial paint scheme, as well as in the black and yellow paint scheme. So you want to check those out as well. Same pricing structure as the U-33B. So check those out. Those are in stores now. So lots of great stuff to look forward to this shopping season if you're looking for a new locomotive for your model railroad or you're looking to find that gift for your favorite model railroader. So that wraps it up from the new product desk. I think we'll head back in and we'll close up our episode here with David and Renee. Unless, Eric, do you have anything more to share here?
Well, I got to take this in there and see how everything fits on the layout.
Well, there we go. We could do a kind of little show and tell here how it all goes together.
Hopefully it all fit.
Yeah.
It's always a disappointing moment when you put all the pieces together and say, oh, that doesn't work. Need a little ridge there.
That's one thing I should point out too, Eric. I noticed you're using a couple different types of glue here. Do you want to talk just kind of briefly about that?
Well, yeah, I'm using a lot of the Tamiya extra thin cement. We used to love 10X here, but of course can't get that anymore. But this is a great alternative to that. And that's great for when you're putting together like these sorts of seams here, where you can hold the parts together and flow the cement in behind. This is a Pico fix. It's similar to a lot of other, it's slightly thicker.
Kind of reminds me of the old Model Master glue.
Yeah, Model Master used to have something like this. I think Fowler sells something like this. I think Revell does. There's a lot of companies that make a similar glue. It has a metal applicator, so you can put a small amount on there. It's not thick like the old Testors orange and white cement was, because we probably all remember sticking our fingers to the windshields of our car models or glazing for our train models. So this is nice for parts that you sort of want to put glue on one piece and stick it to another. So that's what I used for this, and then for putting on this little bracket that's going to hold the top end of the conveyor here.
Well, that's one thing. David and Renee were showing the contest cars, and that's something that I really think a lot of people, our worlds kind of cross over a lot with fine scale, scale auto, things like that. A lot of the different products, glues. I know we often talk with Tim Kidwell and kind of exchanging ideas, painting and weathering techniques, things like that. I've seen many great models in FSM over the years with just beautiful weathering.
Yeah.
And a lot of that can be scaled down to work from our model trains too.
It can, yeah. In fact, I've got working with an author who's one of Tim's FSM authors who wants to do a weathering story on a no-scale freight car using military modeling techniques. So it'll be neat to see how that comes about. He showed me a sample of one model that he did. He's got a higher quality model he wants to do for the story. So so that I'm looking forward to that coming in, and we'll get that in a future issue of the magazine.
Very good. Well, do you want to see how everything fits together?
Yeah, let's see if I fail or did I succeed?
Anything I can carry for you here? Looks like you got a lot of little parts here. So.
I'll give you these guys.
All right, no pressure here. All
I
right.
don't think those smokestacks are going to come out of there, but
All right.
You don't think?
I don't think.
Famous last words, right?
Yes. If you want to use them to pass things around.
What do we got?
You're gonna do some fitting of parts here.
We've got parts.
Fitting up the parts. That's fitting.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's see, what do we got here? That one goes up here. None of this stuff is really glued together, so. So let's see, this is the one that goes over here. That one goes over there. That one goes back there.
It's looking nice, Eric.
Thank you.
Wow, that's amazing.
This one goes over
Think
here.
you'll finish it in 2026?
How many months are in 2026?
There are 12, and we haven't used a single one of them yet.
It's not leap year though. That will give you an extra day.
Yeah. that's
Yeah. Let's see. Okay, so I'm going to slide this over a bit.
Oh.
Alright, so that's supposed to go like that. Looks like I need to slide this out a little to make that work. But that's sort of what we're looking at, something like that.
Oh, cool.
So we're getting there.
We are indeed. Well, you are. Cody and I are just moral support.
Yes, well, that's always helpful too. So,
No, that looks
I could
great.
give you a few oohs and ahs if it helps.
oh yeah. Just don't say it's cute.
No, I wasn't going to say that. I said it's amazing.
Well, thank you, thank you.
Wow, impressive.
Yes, every model railroad's least favorite thing to hear from their mother when they come down the basement.
Oh, that's cute.
Oh, it's not cute.
Yeah.
I
Mom,
thought it was nice. That's nice.
that's an
that's
SD45.
nice.
You know what that thing's weighing?
KJ, we got a question?
No new questions, some more hellos, and glad to see you guys there. But
Okay.
think there's some more products that you have.
No, we're done.
No, we have highlights. What somebody asked about what's coming
Yeah,
up.
somebody had asked about what's coming up or highlights for the coming year, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Well, what do you got?
We've got Roger is doing a new book, a toy train handbook,
Oh, yeah.
similar along the lines of the other handbooks we've done for railroading and model railroading. This is the toy train version. I haven't seen the text yet, but I'm sure it's awesome because Roger's working on it. So that will be out in later 2026.
Awesome, good. I mentioned the fact that I've got the editorial schedule pretty well planned for Classic Trains for the coming year, and a lot of really cool stuff. Especially, you know what's neat about Classic Trains is the stories.
Yeah.
And so everybody's got a story, whether it was chasing a train, riding a train, or working for a railroad. And I managed to just, by dumb luck, score a bunch of really nice working for the railroad kinds of stories that I think you're going to like. So check that out in the coming issues of Classic Trains magazine.
And we got another new book that just left the building recently called Tales from the Rails.
Oh, yeah.
I forget who the author is on that, or if it was Jeff.
It's a compilation.
It's a compilation.
compilation,
Okay, Jeff, yeah,
Yes,
you
it's a-
or Eric would know, but it's a new, just different, similar to Classic Trains,
Yeah.
just different rail stories.
Awesome, good.
And I haven't read it, but it sounded really good from what everybody said. So
Yeah.
that should be available in just a few months.
Great.
So
And my track planning book, Track Planning Made Easier, will be out also during the summer months in the coming year, and I'm really looking forward to that. That'll be exciting.
yeah, new track planning
New
book.
track
That
planning
sounds
too.
cool.
And Eric and
So-
I have been kicking around ideas for what the next project railroad might be.
Yeah.
We'll share more of that on social media when we get closer to it, but
Right.
you probably can start looking for updates on that in the winter months ahead. So
Yeah, that's only
that's next week.
about a month away.
Wait a minute.
About a month
You
to
look out the window right now.
Yes.
Yeah, we're at 2 degrees. We were at 2 degrees when I left the house this morning.
It's
so.
12 now.
Oh, all right. Well, we've
Put the
improved by
sun's in.
10. So, if you have no other questions for us today, I think this is going to wrap up Midday Modeler for December and Product Palooza.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for coming, and we will see you next time here in the MR Workshop.
Shop.trains.com.
Oh, yeah, thanks, Ken. Shop.trains.com for all your railroading needs. And cool wrapping paper.
And out.
Are we really out?
Out of what?
This is how much is confused.
Well,